All right. Well, I'm sitting not at a diner, but I'm at Farm Burger Buckhead. I just had a really good burger. I haven't been here before. Shout out to the folks at Farm Burger. And if you want to check them out, hashtag MyFarmBurger. Get a good burger if you come here. But once again, I'm Brent Leary, and it's This Week in Small Business, smallbusinesstrends.com or smallbiztrends.com. As usual, lots of stuff, lots of great content this week. But I get a chance to look at some of the top things, and I get to have a conversation about some of those articles with my buddy, Jeff Brathwaite. Jeff he's been an internet entrepreneur for years. I've known him for about 10, 15 years at this point.
Yes.
And he's always in the know about things, about building websites, WordPress, inside and out, just anything. Google, of course, a lot of Google stuff.
Yeah.
So it's good to have my buddy to help me with this week because, as I said, lots of good stuff. I have to narrow it down to 3 things we can talk about.
Right.
So the first one comes from an article from Annie Pilon, 10 awesome tips about small business resources. Now, Annie's really good. She usually writes some really good stuff, and this list she put together of awesome tips around small business resources. Mm-hmm. You got to go check it out. We can't cover all 10, so I'm just going to ask you, which one of the 10 stood out?
Mine had to do with the plugins for WordPress, and that was really good. I mean, a lot of people use WordPress, but they don't understand how to use the plugins, and specifically plugins for SEO. A lot of the WordPress plugins for SEO, everything from your tags that are within WordPress, all things when it comes to doing a good job of making sure Google knows where to get you, where to find you. And she gave a good list of SEO plugins that were in it. That was great. Some of them I would use exclusively. Others, not so much. Some of the hosting companies are doing it. Like they have one in there for caching, and you don't necessarily need to use that one because some actual hosting companies will not allow it. So other than that, I think she did a great job in putting those together.
Very cool. Now, the thing that caught my attention around this was the Google local service ads.
Okay.
All right, so it seems like something that's relatively new.
Right.
But if you're like a plumber or an HVAC guy or electrician that you're doing services that are really, you have to be in your location to do it.
Right.
Google local service ads is something that is allowing these companies, these services, to actually get up front when somebody is doing a search for a service in their location.
Right.
So I think, it's, like I said, relatively new, but whenever you're able to get in at the top of the Google page for a search result, and particularly if it's a geolocation and it's a service that you've got tons of experience with, you might want to add that to the base.
Yes, I would agree. A place like this, Farm Burger, they would take advantage of a local search. They would actually have all the information, pictures, menu, you name it, right on that local search page, and be able to take advantage of all the things that come when people do their search. They don't just get any Farm Burger; they'll get this one.
Yeah, the farm, because there's more than one Farm Burger location.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's somebody searching for a good burger,
right,
and they're in Buckhead, that puts them at the top of it.
Correct.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the second one, how to keep your motivation while going it alone as an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
You've been out there for years. I've been out there for years.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it does get tough.
It does.
to keep it going.
It does.
So this article was written by the folks over at Do.
Right.
And what did you think? Was there something in there that caught your attention?
Well, mine, when it came to motivation, has more to do with, it has more on doing as opposed to talking about it, right? And so I'm pretty much the one that's going to actually go out there and get things done. Trying to, if you're just sitting at home, trying to talk about it and not getting out there and trying to, feel certain things, it's not going to benefit you. You got to actually go out of the virtual world and be able to, put some skin in the game and do some things there that are sometimes out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
But I like going out there and doing it, so I like that part that she had.
Well, one that really hit home for me as part of this article because I struggle with this being an introvert to a certain extent. Don't become a recluse. Sometimes you're an entrepreneur, it's lonely enough.
Yeah.
But if you're also reclusive about it, it becomes extremely, you almost think it's you against the world.
Right.
And so I think, even if you're not an introverted person, I think an entrepreneur, you still have to make sure you put yourself out there.
Absolutely.
Even when you think maybe you think you don't need to, or you think, oh, I'd rather stay at home and work. Sometimes networking and getting out there allows you to feel a little bit more connected, and also allows you to potentially meet with somebody that could either enhance your business or become a customer. So.
Absolutely.
So I think that was good.
Yeah.
All right. So the last one, I know you're a geek.
Nerd, geek.
And I'm saying that as a positive.
Yeah. I'm more nerd than geek.
Geek, nerd, whatever.
Yeah.
The last thing that caught our attention is this new Microsoft device. They're calling it the Hub 2.
Yeah.
And I sent Jeff over the article that this is for.
This thing is sweet.
It's really, and Michael Gouda was the one who wrote it.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a 50-inch screen tablet that you hang on
that
your
you can
wall.
write on, that you can, it's amazing. That can rotate. Both in portrait and in landscape.
Yep.
And it actually will turn everything on the screen within that same parameter, man. That was amazing.
What's cool about it is, now, I mean, there's a pretty, they haven't put the price tag out yet.
It's going to be hefty.
It's going to be hefty. They initially did one of these, and it was like an 83-inch screen.
Okay.
The price tag for that was $22,000.
There you go.
But this, of course, is not going to be. The expectation is it won't be anywhere near that.
Right.
But what's really cool about it, like you said, it has the hinge. Now I have the Surface Studio.
Right.
I love that thing.
Yeah.
So this is like almost twice the screen as the Surface Studio, but it comes with that hinge.
Right.
What's really nice about it is you can go from landscape to portrait, and it's gives you tons of screen. It's touch screen, but you could also link multiple of these together and create a huge wall. Where if you wanted to do some sort of a big portrait size. Anything, you want to have a lot of space, or if you wanted to do some kind of conference, web conferencing.
Think of a chalkboard, an actual digital chalkboard.
A digital chalkboard.
It's amazing how that whole flow is like. You can watch the screen and get involved in all the things that you can do collaboratively. All those things that are part of it.
Yeah, and the other cool thing is, you can control it. You can actually kind of mirror, like if you had a Surface tablet. Right. You could control it with your tablet while it's showing on the big screen, on your 50-inch big screen. I think it's really cool. They're kind of marking it as a collaboration tool. I would love to have it.
Of course.
But I think the price tag I saw was around $5,000.
Well, barely.
Yeah, but the Surface Studio was just a little under that. But I think there's going to be a space for certain kind of businesses to be able to take advantage of it.
I definitely do.
So
it falls within the small business realm.
Right, it does. It actually does. Now, probably at the upper end of the small, or if you're in extreme collaboration mode and you need a nice big image for lots of people that are distributed around, it might be something to look at. Right.
It's great for video meetings as well. That demo they did with the video meetings is awesome.
And I just might get it because I want it. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So once again, this is This Week in Small Business, smallbiztrends.com. Loving that we're here at Farm Burger in Buckhead. Giving them a shout out. And let me shout out to my buddy Jeff Brathwaite for joining me today.
Appreciate it.